very confident, says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man. You know, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth, but Piers, I'm being so honest, man. This guy is easy work.
Warm up.
Some
I know
8-year-olds. I got the 8-year-olds in there.
If I find out anything, I'm gonna beat your ass and I'm gonna beat Jadon Love.
I mean, which is nothing wrong with it. You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retirement, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan?
Gervonta Davis and JakePaul sit face-to-face with Piers Morgan trading confidence before their fight. Jake admits Tank is the most experienced and dangerous opponent he has ever faced, a huge step up from anyone on his list. Gervonta stays calm, promising to reveal a sharper, stronger version of himself on fight night, ready to prove why his level's above, with all watching.
Sharper, just my focus gotta be blazing that night. Just me and him in that ring. All in all, be better.
I saw 8 to 10 rounds is what you thinking, and I also saw I think I saw 6 rounds. Is what you thinking? I could be wrong.
7 or 8.
7, yeah, it's right around there.
Yeah,
How you pick that number? Like, how do you pick what round it's gonna be?
First, his skills, the moment.
Yeah.
I don't know how durable he is. I don't know. I just don't know just yet. But I know if I could get him where I want him.
Yeah.
That's how long it's gonna take.
Yeah.
To be a good beating.
Do you understand the magnitude of this fight? Do you understand how important this fight is to the boxing game, to the sport?
I think I do, but I don't think that he knows. I've been in big fights, but it wasn't nothing like this.
Yeah.
JakePaul tells Piers Morgan that the truth will be revealed on Saturday, November 15th, when he steps into the ring. He says predictions, arguments, and outside noise won't matter once the fight begins. Jake believes his performance will speak louder than interviews, proving who truly deserves to win under the bright lights. He also notes how boxing has shifted in recent years from a sport rooted purely in skill to a global entertainment industry powered by attention and fame.
Says he's going to knock you out in the 9th round.
Yeah, man. You know, he's a dumbass, and so it's gonna be apparent on Saturday when he's the one that gets knocked out. I mean, genuinely, fighters always say this. There's the back and forth, but Piers, I'm being so honest, man. This guy is easy work.
Emiliano Vargas believes JakePaul recognized boxing's new direction earlier than anyone. Rather than building a long amateur resume or chasing Olympic success, Jake focused on creating his own audience first. By leveraging massive social media influence, he secured huge paydays without needing high rankings or championship belts. Today, many younger fans care more about storylines, drama, and trash talk than traditional accomplishments in the ring. Vargas sees this shift as unfair to fighters who have trained their entire lives to reach the top. In the past, legends needed decades of sacrifice to earn major opportunities, yet now one viral moment can bring instant spotlight. While this new model attracts excitement and fresh viewers, Vargas warns that true championship values honor, skill, and earned respect must never be lost.
Non-basketball terms, just such a funny internet comment. But explain this to me like a third grader. What is an exhibition fight?
I don't even know, bro. I'm gonna be real with you. All I know is that Jake is making, I don't know, goddamn.
But when they say
look, God bless Jake, bro, because this is what he figured out. He figured out this. He figured out boxing is all about attention.
100%.
And he went from Disney to, you know, getting paid. What I told you, world champions that have dedicated their whole life to this sport, they will never get paid. Not even a percentage of what he's making.
Yeah.
But because attention brings dollars. It doesn't matter if it's a podcast, if it's a movie premiere, if it's boxing. If there's no attention on it, you're not going to make no money from it.
This is like the WNBA conversation. That's why they don't make the money, because they don't have the attention.
No, for sure. I was at the WNBA yesterday. That shit was lit, bro.
It was lit?
I was chopping it up with Floyd was there.
It was
like,
good?
People they won by like, I think 1 or 2 points. But I was standing up and I was jumping in, you know, it was the finals though.
Yeah.
It's the finals. So, all that aside, I just feel like Gervonta could crack though, bro.
Oh, of
Gervonta
course.
could crack. I mean,
So this is what I want
sparring, he's sparred light heavyweights and heavyweights before. Like, this ain't nothing new.
Even taller guys.
For sure.
Yeah, so what I really want to ask you in regards to that fight is, like, obviously someone like Gervonta is not, in his mind, he's not going to go out there and look stupid, no matter how it goes.
Right. No, he's not.
But that's what when I see it's an exhibition fight, I'm like, what does that mean?
And you can still get knocked out. You know, I feel like that means there's not going to be no winner.
No effect on the record.
Yeah, that's exactly what it means. But you could get knocked out.
So you don't think, because, like, you know, the beef now is like, this shit's the WWE. That's what people say about boxing.
I mean,
like, you're completely right about Jake and what he's done. It's insane.
Yeah.
But he'll get the WWE. Oh, this is just like, what is this? Do you see it that way?
God bless him, bro. God bless. Hey, call my fights WWE fights, whatever you want to call it. If I'm getting paid $80, $100 million, I mean, come on, bro. And look, the thing is, every single person that is commenting that, if they brought $100 million check in front of you.
The matchup between a seasoned pro like Gervonta Davis and a YouTuber turned boxer like JakePaul would have seemed unimaginable years ago. He calls it a spectacle not because either man lacks talent, but because it challenges boxing's traditional structure. JakePaul has mastered the art of turning chaos into currency, generating headlines, controversy, and viewership whether people love or hate him. Gareth argues that this so-called freak show exists precisely because of Jake's ability to blend entertainment with ambition. While purists see it as a mockery of boxing's legacy, others embrace it as a sport's evolution where showmanship and unpredictability now drive the business. Like it or not, JakePaul has reshaped what modern boxing looks like, and there's no turning back.
Marry up all this.
Well, there's an end game and a bookend to what JakePaul's doing, and I think he's getting very close to the bone with this one because it doesn't really work. It's the biggest freak show so far. Like you say, Gervonta is not in everybody's list, but he's there or thereabouts in the pound for pound list. I mean, since the Lamont Roach fight, people have been down on him a little bit more. You know, a lot of people feel he might have lost that fight, you know. Obviously, his troubles and travails away from the ring have meant that, you know, people are starting to question at 33 now, is he?
No, I don't even think he's that.
31.
I think it's 31 max, 31.
Yeah. But they're beginning to question his validity.
But yeah. Go on.
31, yeah? 30. Okay. Yeah. They're beginning to question, or I don't we all are, but people are in general beginning to, pundits and some fans are beginning to question his validity in that top 10 pound for pound list. I think he belongs there myself, or just outside it. Certainly in the top 15, no question. Maybe top 13. I think I've got him. I think I had him at 11 or 12, but I might have done a list on Saturday night. And obviously, we want to see him in the ring with Shakur Stevenson. It's the big fight. Or even in Naoya Inoue at some point, which is a fantasy matchup that I remember dreaming about around the same time I was dreaming about Terence Crawford and Saul Canelo Alvarez a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm. Coach Reg defends Gervonta Tank Davis by reminding everyone that greatness takes time. Tank rose through multiple weight divisions, faced dangerous contenders, and earned global respect with knockout victories. Reg insists that once a fighter reaches that level, every move is judged. Critics say Tank now chases money, but the coach argues has earned the right to secure his future. Boxing is risky. One bad night can end everything. After years of brutal camps and high-pressure fights, it's only fair for him to take the most rewarding opportunities. Reg adds that Tank still embodies true boxing values, discipline, courage, and ambition. His not avoiding challenges is choosing fights that build both legacy and reward. Greatness always carries criticism.
You know what I mean? Especially Tank been talking about retiring, so why not get the bag and then go about your business if that's your plan? I mean, if that's your plan to retire, then go get the bag and then go about your business. You ain't doing nothing wrong. I'm not against it.
you got some people that are very critical of Tank. Does it make sense depending on what you're in boxing for? Because you got some people that want to fight the best. You got some people that want the accolades, the belts, the undisputed. And you got some people that just came in this game like, look, I'm trying to get my family out of poverty and give us generational wealth. Does it all depend on what you decided to box for?
Well, Tank accomplished a lot at a young age. You know what I mean? He accomplished a lot at a young age. So I wouldn't be mad if he took the bag and went about his business and never fought again. You know what I mean? Plus, like, look at some of the things that he's going through. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of that can affect you as well. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're trying to be in this game. So I think, get the bag and go. That's your plan. Get the bag and go.
For me, of course, I wanted to see him fight Shakur. I wanted to see him fight Devin.
Yeah, we all wanted to see.
At press conferences, Gervonta Davis stays quiet watching, listening, and speaking only when needed. His silence builds tension, leaving everyone guessing what's on his mind. Analysts Manx and Mora note that this contrast adds drama to the build-up. Jake plays the showman, entertaining the crowd, while Tank sits like a focus hunter waiting for the bell. Their dynamic captures the essence of two worlds, one born from digital fame, the other forged through pure boxing. Even when they sit side by side, their body language tells a story of old school versus
lame. And even though Jake Paul tried to egg him on and try to goad Gervonta Davis on, he's dealing with somebody that is not a quick-witted, thinker. He's not a quick-witted speaker. Tank Davis is explosive in the ring. He's fast and powerful in the ring. He's charismatic inside the ring when he's punching. But when you put a microphone in front of him, he's not articulate. He doesn't know how to quickly respond to people. He stutters a lot. He does more stuttering than talking. So Gervonta Davis in front of a microphone is not going to sell. So Tank Davis shouldn't be put in a podium like that. He should have speakers for him. He should have someone talking for him. He should have a mouthpiece. Tank Davis is not going to sell this fight. And Jake Paul knows it. That's the reason he kept throwing jabs at him. He tried to get Tank out of his shell. Tank's not quick verbally enough. He's not quick-witted. He's not quick with the tongue. So in order for him to sell this fight, he's going to have an adversary that can spit something back. Like, for instance, Chavez Jr., he didn't have that quick-witted response, but he had the backing. He had the loyal following. And Chavez Jr., like many Mexicans, don't need to speak because they do all their fighting in the ring, and people know that. Tank Davis, I don't know, man. He didn't look good in his last fight. He's not fighting the killers in his division. People are getting off that Tank train, and we know that he's had his issues outside the ring. The love's not there anymore. Tank Davis is losing a lot of passion, a lot of followers, and people aren't buying this circus that Jake Paul's trying to sell. And I'm glad that people are getting off this train. The commission in Georgia got off this damn train. That's why they had to move this fight to Florida, where anything can happen.
People see Gervonta Davis' calm demeanor in different ways. Some think his short replies and relaxed posture mean he isn't excited about facing Jake Paul, assuming he's not taking the fight seriously. Others view it as pure focus, the stillness of a man fully locked in. Davis has long been known for quietly studying opponents, memorizing every move before showing his brilliance in the ring. Boxing history remembers many who spoke little but fought with greatness. Perhaps Tank simply chooses not to join the showmanship. He knows that opinions mean nothing once the punches start landing. Whether his calm reflects boredom or confidence will only be revealed on fight night.
Jake Paul legitimately cooked Gervonta Davis in that press conference, and I really don't know how to feel about that. And to be honest with you, I still don't understand how boxing even allowed this to be made. Like, I don't. Like, dog, this is not an overstatement. Like, literally one of the core pillars holding up boxing is, like this literal, like, fake superiority complex that they have over literally every other combat sport. Despite literally being the least effective main combat sport there is. Brother, kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, wrestling. Brother, I put judo over I put boxing. In terms of practicality of combat, oh yeah, 100%. Brother, if Jake Paul makes it competitive against Gervonta Davis, I'm looking at this like, brother. Oh, well, weight difference, brother. Gervonta Davis has been training his entire life. I'm sorry, bro. It's bad enough that the fact that if this was under any other combat sport, this would literally be like one of the most one-sided matchups of all time. And it wouldn't be in favor of Davis. No, dog, if you did this under an MMA rule set, oh my gosh, bro, Paul cooks Gervonta. It's not close at all. Like round one finish level. Like, understand this, Gervonta Davis versus Jake Paul is taking place in literally the only combat sport where Davis should win. I'm still shocked that they allowed it to be made. Because, like, there's no upside. If Jake Paul beats Gervonta Davis, now we're kind of looking like, wait a minute. What? Like, brother, don't forget. I still think it's a horrible look that Tyson Fury couldn't finish Francis Ngannou. That is so bad. Well, Francis Ngannou's a great boxer. Francis Ngannou, no joke, is one of the worst boxers to ever be in the UFC. He just has absurd power. No, look at the technique of Francis Ngannou. It's not that good. It's carried by power. Like, going into it, like, I'm hyped, but it's also, I'm looking at this like, bro, Gervonta has to finish.
Sean Porter has seen boxing change over the years and views this fight as proof that money now drives most matchups. He respects Jake Paul for testing himself, but questions whether the event truly benefits the sport. Porter also points out that Gervonta Davis, now a huge draw, often prioritizes financial gain over legacy. He wonders what future champions will value more years of hard battles or quick paydays. Porter isn't blaming the fighters. He understands the realities of short careers. Instead, he urges fans to reflect on what they want boxing to stand for. Should it remain rooted in pride and competition, or evolve fully into entertainment? His concern isn't this one fight, but what it symbolizes for future generations.
So why are you doing that? How do you sort of see this scenario now for him?
Yeah, I don't really know how to feel about it, what to really say about it. I've only been asked this when it's been presented to me. That's when I think about it, and I can't really come up with a good answer for it. In a lot of ways, it doesn't make sense to me. Of course, we know the size differential, and the list goes on from there. I don't know, man. I think we're entering a generation now, or a phase now where fighters, I don't know if it's fighters. I don't know if he doesn't care about the legacy, or if he feels like this fight doesn't matter. I'll get back to the legacy. I just don't know. This is truly not. It's not a legacy fight, but of course it is a generational money fight.
Sean Porter has seen boxing change over the years and views this fight as proof that money now drives most matchups. He respects Jake Paul for testing himself, but questions whether the event truly benefits the sport. Porter also points out that Gervonta Davis, now a huge draw, often prioritizes financial gain over legacy. He wonders what future champions will value more years of hard battles or quick paydays. Porter isn't blaming the fighters. He understands the realities of short careers. Instead, he urges fans to reflect on what they want boxing to stand for. Should it remain rooted in pride and competition, or evolve fully into entertainment? His concern isn't this one fight, but what if
you sitting on that toilet and that stool ain't brown or green, if it's red, go to the doctor.
Yeah, for sure.
But again, Tank Davis and Jake Paul, they fight in November. I personally have Tank. You know what I'm saying? I just don't, because Tank is a little different. He ain't like them other niggas who took a fall. Tank ain't finna take no fall, bro.
That's what I think too. I think like, bro got a reputation to maintain. He ain't about to just, you know what I'm saying, sign a deal just for some money.
Just for some bread.
I ain't like, it's about the money though, for sure.
For sure.
But I'm not about to.
But what they get, like 20, he got like 20 million?
But yeah, 20, I ain't gonna lie, Tank probably get 20, 30, 40.
I don't know. Tank need to get more than that, because it's bringing Jake Paul more money than, you know what I'm saying?
Anything, but you know, Jake Paul putting up the purse, he putting up everything.
Oh, okay.
He paying for promotions, he paying for everything.
So he getting all whatever he get.
You know what I'm saying? So hey, I think it's a 60-40 cut or something like that.
I ain't mad at that.
So it's like you getting 40%, and you all got to do is show up and fight.
No, facts.
That's all you got to do is show up.
Facts.
And then 9 times out of 10, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be a draw.
No. Tank gonna knock his. Well,
you think so?
Let me not speak too fast, but I know Tank. I pray, and I think I